Mike, Bobola, what's the shakes? Any more antics on the horizon? Bad guys need thwomping, Liberty need protecting, adorable aliens need rescuing from sinister government labs.
Steven, hey. Just calling to let you know I've got all the intel I need to intercept this package on the assassination. The exchange goes down tonight at the Xingmei subway station.
Thanks for the heads up, Mike. I'll make sure I disable all those surprise audio mines I've got scattered around the city's subway system.
You don't really have those, do you?
If I told you that, there wouldn't be a surprise, would there? Plus, I'd have to staple your tongue to the roof of your mouth to keep you from telling anybody. Operational security, nothing personal.
Right. Well, anyways, I thought you should know, since Taipei is sort of your turf and all.
I appreciate that, Mike. You've always been a stand-up guy, you know that? Not like when. No, sir. Not like when at all.
Yeah, okay. I'll be in touch if anything else comes up. Thornton out. I'm not seeing anything. Are you sure we've got the right place?
Everything we have points to here and now, Mike. Hold on. I've got a signal. It's on the move, about 500 meters west of your current position.
What the hell's it doing over there?
It must have moved the dropper.
Mina?
Portable radio jammer. Very useful. Points for considering camouflage, Agent Thornton. But try something that blends in with the civilians more than the surroundings.
How do you know who I am?
You've made quite the impression in the intelligence community with your past exploits. Perhaps you don't hide quite as well as you think.
Omen Dang, I think you and I have business to settle.
Agreed. But it would be on my agenda. I have things to take care of. Tasks I cannot allow you to interrupt. There is a maintenance store over there. Go inside.
Whatever you say. You're the guy in charge here, Dang.
I'm glad you see reason in this.
So, what now?
I'm not going to kill you. Eventually your body will be found and will spark a police investigation. That is attention I would prefer not to draw. You'll be staying put right here.
What hear me?
Sorry about that, got interrupted.
What happened?
I just met the legendary Omen Dang, who locked me in a maintenance tunnel.
I'm not going to ask. I see you. The package is still in play. It's on the move, at the next platform over.
I'm on it.
Hurry, Mike. There's no telling how much time we have.
What? Busy. Dang said the dog was here.
I've got company. So much for Dang's word.
I don't know. Stay here. I'll take a look down the hall.
Trains are pretty loud here. Might come in handy if I need to take a shot.
Assigned to monitor this area. I'll remain in contact and pass on what intel I can.
Great, my own personal robot tour guide. Damn, there's no way to get down to the tracks.
Keep pressing forward. The tunnels will lead you to the station, one way or another.
pipes running below the catwalks. You may be able to use them to avoid the patrols.
Damn. There's no way to get down to the tracks.
Keep pressing forward. The tunnels will lead you to the station, one way or another.
Agent Thornton, there's a series of pipes running below the catwalks. You may be able to use them to avoid the patrols.
There's hardly anybody here. Where are Deng's men?
The transponder says they're in your area. Maybe below you?
I have your target, Agent Thornton. He's on the platform below you, behind the gate.
Perfect. How do I get to him?
There's a security station at street level that has the gate controls. It should be lightly guarded.
Remember, the security guards here aren't Chinese secret police. Don't start a dance-off if you can help it.
Oh. I'll be careful.
The last thing we need is to get recorded. Try to turn off those station cameras while you're at it.
You're not supposed to be here! Requesting back...
There's hardly anybody here. Where are Deng's men?
The transponder says they're in your area. Maybe below you?
I have your target, Agent Thornton. He's on the platform below you, behind the gate.
Perfect. How do I get to him?
There's a security station at street level that has the gate controls. It should be lightly guarded.
Remember, the security guards here aren't Chinese secret police. Don't start a dance-off if you can help it.
I'll be careful.
The last thing we need is to get recorded. Try to turn off those station cameras while you're at it. Mike, what are you doing? There's a...
There's hardly anybody here. Where are Deng's men?
The transponder says they're in your area. Maybe below you?
I have your target, Agent Thornton. He's on the platform below you, behind the gate.
Perfect. How do I get to him?
There's a security station at street level that has the gate controls. It should be lightly guarded.
Remember, the security guards here aren't Chinese secret police. Don't start a dance-off if you can help it.
I'll be careful.
The last thing we need is to get recorded. Try to turn off those station cameras while you're at it.
I'm not supposed to be here! Requesting backup! We have a shooter!
There's hardly anybody here. Where are Deng's men?
The transponder says they're in your area. Maybe below you?
I have your target, Agent Thornton. He's on the platform below you, behind the gate.
Perfect. How do I get to him?
There's a security station at street level that has the gate controls. It should be lightly guarded.
Remember, the security guards here aren't Chinese secret police. Don't start a dance-off if you can help it.
I'll be careful.
The last thing we need is to get recorded. Try to turn off those station cameras while you're at it.
That's intriguing. Hey, what was that?
It was nothing.
No, I saw something on the monitor.
Trust me, you didn't see anything.
But I...
Son, I've been on this job 10 years. Trust me, sometimes even if you see something, it's nothing.
Gate's open now. Time to say hello to our friends downstairs. Hey!
What? He's here! You said this location was safe. Kill him!
Mike, your target is on the move. Don't let him get away. Hey.
Holy shit. Hey, stop!
End of the line. I may die, but so will you. Think you can dodge a train?
Damn, no time to turn back.
End of the line. I may die, but so will you. Think you can dodge a train?
Damn, no time to turn back. Damn, that was close. A lot of work for a little flash drive.
Mike, are you alright?
Yeah, that was a closer call than I'd like. His data better be worth it.
We'll figure that out later. Deng's men are still down there. Get out now.
No arguments here. I think I'll stick with surface streets for a while. Okay, I've got the disk. Let's see what Omen Deng knows.
I'm patching into your system now. Oh, this is good. He's using elliptical curve encryption to mask the data structure.
I haven't seen a computer you can't crack yet. You'll get through this in no time.
Sweet of you to say.
Any luck yet?
Just bits and pieces. Something about the assassination attempt and riots at Sung's rally. Maybe to cover an escape or a secondary plan if the assassination fails.
If Sung dies, the whole region's thrown into chaos. If Deng sets off those riots, it could end with a lot of people dead. Let me know when you have more.
Will do. Uh-oh. This is not good.
Uh-oh? What uh-oh? I don't like uh-oh.
There was a hidden security protocol on the disk. When I tried to access it, the disk started reformatting itself. Mike, this format is running too fast. I can maybe decrypt one of these files before it wipes the disk.
Damn, which one?
It's your call, Mike. But you better make it fast.
Sung is the primary objective. If he dies, the entire region is destabilized.
Got it. That's it. Whatever else was on that disk is gone.
No chance of recovering the rest, huh?
I wouldn't count on it. But at least we've got something.
Yeah, I just hope we made the right call.
And so we come to the events in Taipei, Agent Thornton.
Yeah, Taipei.
I understand you spoke with Stephen Heck upon arriving. That was a wise decision. The man can be territorial.
You know Heck? Who?
That's not really your concern. It was Heck who provided you with information about the conference at the Grand Hotel, wasn't it?
Do you even need to ask?
Not especially. You were very discreet in your operation there. Still worried about civilian casualties?
Just didn't see any in my way.
So you say, but judging by your record, I think that's an empty bluff. Heck wasn't the only dangerous contact you made in Taipei, was he?
You're talking about Hong Shi.
Making deals with Triad bosses isn't the best way to guarantee a long and healthy life.
Operational intel isn't exactly overflowing. I needed information, and I needed it fast.
Nevertheless, your one-man crusade in the slums kicked the Taiwanese security forces into high gear. You may have done more harm to Hong Shi's organization than you realize. And then you met the mysterious Omen Deng.
Who? Oh, right, Cape guy.
Don't bother playing coy, Agent Thornton. I know all about Deng's role in the assassination.
You mean...
We'll get to that later. Faced with the choice of which information to save, you
I
chose...
chose the information that would save Sung.
Why?
If Sung died, the entire country could be destabilized. That could push Taiwan into a war with China. That isn't worth stopping a few riots.
I see. That's a very pragmatic strategy, Agent.
I made the best choice I could, given the options.
But it didn't turn out that way. Did it?
You must be Agent Thornton. I understand you have some important information for me?
Yes, sir. I've learned about a plot to kill you during the rally this week, and to use your death to spark a massive riot and destabilize Taiwan.
This is a troubling development, Agent Thornton. If it is true.
You think I'm making it up?
Let us just say I would like to hear the whole story before I make any decisions. A man with my political views lives with threats every day. If you can present me with compelling evidence of this plot, I will take action.
The evidence I acquired was partially destroyed.
Without proof, I'm afraid there's little I can do, Agent Thornton. What evidence do you have?
I have proof of the plan to assassinate you. That's all.
Then the riots are merely your conjecture?
No, sir, Mr. President. Both threats are genuine. Please, for your safety, cancel your appearance at the rally.
Canceling the rally at this juncture would do considerable harm to my cause. I am afraid it is out of the question.
Then at least take extra precautions. Wear body armor during your speech. Post extra security, something.
Give me your evidence, Agent Thornton. If my security chief concurs that the threat is credible, I'm sure he will insist on my wearing a vest during the speech.
But the
if
riot...
I have security silence dissenters in the crowd, I look like a petty dictator. I am sorry, but without hard evidence, I will not send that message to my people.
This is all I have. Please use it, Mr. President. Taiwan can't afford to lose you right now.
You're far more generous than some of my constituents, Agent Thornton. I will put this to good use. I promise you that.
How'd it go?
Could have been better.
He didn't listen?
I gave him the evidence on the assassination plot, but without proof of the riot phase of the plan, he refused to place extra security in the crowd.
What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do, figure out how to stop both plans myself.
That doesn't sound so hard. Keep me posted. Mike, how did it go with Sung?
About as well as could be expected, considering. He was actually a lot more reasonable than I would have been.
Did he believe you?
He believed the assassination plot, but refused to take precautions against the riots.
So, he didn't believe you?
No.
You tried, Mike. And helping you out? Well, you certainly keep things interesting.
So, you didn't mind the risk?
Are you kidding? The worst part was trying to stay interested when a Halbeck executive is talking to you.
Let me tell you about Westridge sometime. Are you planning to stay in Taipei then?
Now I am. That is, if you think I can help, Mike. I don't know what I can do, but...
You've been a big help so far. You couldn't have gotten to Sung without your help.
You're right. But I was glad to pitch in. I'll try to gather what I can from my contacts, Mike. Until then...
If I need any more help, I'll let you know. Thanks for everything, Scarlet.
Good luck, Mike. And good luck with Sung.
Looks like Deng's men already made it here. How's that satellite uplink mean?
Working. And you're right, satellite imaging shows Chinese secret police all throughout the parks. We're a little late.
Steven, what's it looking like near the stage?
It's a madhouse over here. But not in that fun, violent way.
This should be interesting. I hope our friends actually show up on time. Could use the help.
You better hurry, Mike. Sung's giving his speech in less than an hour.
Speech? Weren't we here just for the fireworks?
Yes, Mike. That and a little thing called regional stability.
bet those explosives are controlled from here. Bridge should be safe to cross now.
It's Temple. Enemy sniper on the ridge though. Be alert. On the rocks. No contact so far. Awaiting your lead.
Covering fire.
Snipers neutralized. You're clear.
Mike, looks like some of Hongsher's men are pinned down outside the gate. You might want to help them out.
Investigating.
There you are, about time. I wouldn't rush in if I were you.
Don't we have a gate to storm? That usually involves rushing of some sort.
There's some serious hardware over there. Try not to get us all killed, alright?
I'm going to find you.
Who the hell lugs death cannons to a pot? This ding is crazy, Mike.
Get the bastard. I know you're here somewhere.
Gate secured. Launch for reinforcements.
That was fun, but I have a feeling more are coming to join the party. Who the hell are these guys?
They're backing me up, just like you are.
What's that?
That's interesting.
Enemy reinforcements en route. Proceed with plan. I'll rendezvous when possible.
Ready for a little show, Mike?
Pretty.
The noise from those fireworks should cover the sound of gunfire. You might be able to use that.
this?
Got a visual on Dang. Hey, we're not done yet.
It will be over soon.
Where the hell is my backup?
Now, finish it.
Glad to see you guys.
It ends here. He's here. Send all agents to the hall entrance now.
Mike, Sun's car just made it to the rally. You better finish up in there before these fancy pyrotechnics do.
We're targets en route. We'll attempt to hold them here. Accomplish your mission.
I knew you were coming. Here, before the eyes of our nation's founder, you will die. I knew you were coming, Thornton. Here, before the eyes of our nation's founder, you will die. Kill him! Quickly, now! Finish him!
Здравствуй. Игра интересная. Забагованная, правда. Чертовски сильно. Ну, если на это закрыть глаза, вполне себе завлекает. Ну, типичная игра от обсиданов. консольными командами свиток нашел. Какой? А, у тебя багует квест с прочтением древнего свитка, что ли? Просто я слышал, там есть какие-то баги с ним. Даже в ванильной игре. Не повезло. У меня вообще все с первого раза прошло. Что тут еще сказать? С Skyrim'ом такое бывает. Да и вообще с играми беседки. Тебе просто не повезло. И скрипт не сработал. Ох уж эти скрипты. Да. Призабавнейшее создание. Ну да, я читал. Там на Вики вроде бы про этот баг целая страница написана. Что как бы намекает на его масштабность и злостность.
Is that all you've got?
В пещере, где Эбонит добывается, летает дракон. Это какая пещера такая? Просто, насколько я знаю, в Черном пределе есть дракон, как пасхалочка. Как призрак быстро проносится. Вообще такой пещеры не находил, по правде говоря. Ну, не наткнулся как-то. Это случаем не мод какой-нибудь? Ну, помимо Реквиема, я имею в виду. А, баг. Очень странный баг. Ну это вообще странно, у тебя какие-то дела творятся с игрой. А, вот как. Мешает руду добывать. А других шахт, что ли, не завезли? Ну, если уж ты консольной командой используешь, ну, понятно, не по своей воле, да, из-за бага, можно на Вики где-нибудь посмотреть шахты с Эбонитом. Вот. Хотя я много слитков встречал у Двимеров в Черном пределе. Ну, вот в руинах крупных, которые связаны с этим самым пределом. Не всегда, но встречаются. Хотя это, конечно, ну, полумера, да. Если тебе нужно на сет консоли нельзя убить. Это вообще тогда существо, ну, с точки зрения механики игровой. Может, это эффект какой-нибудь? Странно. Очень странно.
It will be over soon.
А ты попробовал на него команду этот, как его, disable? Просто отключи его, да и все. Удали из игры. Ну, думаю, ты пробовал. Если уж консолью пользуешься. Вот, это, конечно, не совсем честно, но как? Ну, выбираешь его, когда консоль открыл, мышкой щелкаешь. Не-не-не, не так. Как ну, вот как ты килл выбираешь команду, чтобы конкретного персонажа убить. Также выбирай, только disable.
now.
По идее, ты его выключишь из игры просто. Ну, если можно так вообще выразиться. Может, сработает.
It ends here.
Попробуем. Ну, мне кажется, может помочь. Вот. То есть, потому что Disable, она работает не только на NPC. Вот. Может быть, проблема в том, что этот дракон не как NPC прописан. Не знаю, хотя это странно. Мысль. Вот. И можно объекты удалять и так далее. Предметы. Устаешь от Skyrim, ну, знакомая ситуация. Знакомая. Ну, это, в принципе, не только для Skyrim характерно, если говорить. Рано или поздно это случается.
This doesn't make sense. I've read the files on you and Sun. Why would you try to kill me?
I might not have been able to stop you, but my people will make you pay for killing Sun.
You're a double agent? For how long?
All my life.
В Доту я знаю, что это такое. В свое время играл еще в первую часть, в первую версию, которая на движке Warcraft. Вот, ну, мне не понравился. Ну, чисто геймплей не радует меня. Я понимаю, что людям нравится, вот, но конкретно меня это не задевает.
Then your sources are mistaken.
If you're not the assassin. Oh shit.
Во вторую пробовал немножечко. Но, опять же, геймплей-то остался прежний. Отношения у меня не изменились.
Mike, emergency frequencies are reporting riots breaking out. And they're getting ugly. Additional security forces are en route.
Раньше играл, а сейчас все.
Ушел
на покой.
Yes.
Then let's move out. We're clear. Mina, I'm patching Deng into our connection. Can you give us an update?
Reports are still sketchy, but the news is saying Sung survived the attempt. He was wearing a bulletproof vest thanks to a tip from an anonymous source.
He survived?
I'm glad the information I passed to him did some good, at least.
Ну, Дота популярна. Что тут сказать? Понимаешь, людям нравятся соревнования. Да, вот эта вот атмосфера, напряженность и так далее. Это всегда популярно было. Еще до того, как стримы появились. Ну, ничего удивительного. Ну, то же самое, как с КС.
Tragedy was averted today when an assassination attempt on Taiwanese President Ronald Sung proved unsuccessful. Government spokesmen say the president was warned about the attempt earlier this week by an anonymous source, which convinced him to wear a bulletproof vest during his speech. The president was taken to Taipei City Hospital, where he is reported to be in stable condition. News of the president's survival was not enough to quell riots that broke out shortly after the attack. Police say instigators within the crowd convinced spectators that the attack was part of a Chinese plot, which sparked the riot that has so far killed 23 people.
Heck, calling Thornton. Come in, Thornton.
Yeah, heck, I'm here.
Just a heads up,
Запишись в
Mike.
школу
There's some
стримеров,
folks
да?
out there that really hate you, pal.
Поступи в
I
университет
know. I'm not the most
стримеров
popular guy these days.
и так
So
далее.
this VCI comes to me and he says to me, Steve, I got a
Нет, ну,
proposition
строго
for you.
говоря,
What was their offer?
будучи представителем женского пола, есть несколько иные возможности, да, для реализации на Твиче.
This guy says to me, oh God,
То есть, как бы
please
игра
don't
там
kill
уже не
me.
так
I
важна
just
на
came
самом
here to offer
деле.
you $5 million to give
Ну, думаю, это
Michael
очевидно.
Thornton up as Ronald Sung's assassin.
Хотя я не знаю, какие у вас отношения,
Not gonna lie, buddy, I was really
приемлемо ли
tempted
это
for a minute
вообще.
there.
Так
I
что не буду
kinda
эту
liked
мысль
him, so I told him
развивать.
to piss off. Then I set him on fire to make sure he got the point.
Shouldn't you have stabbed him to make sure he got the point?
I figured his cronies would probably try and find somebody less scrupulous than myself. So I went ahead and called
Не,
the
я
news
имею в виду
stations.
именно на Твиче.
Should keep them
Ну,
off your
Bongo
back for a
Camps это
while.
слишком очевидно, да.
Hey, no
Вот. Плюс,
problem,
ну,
buddy. I want to lay low for a while, but I'll be in touch. Be seeing you, Mike.
Как раз таки на Bongo Camps там, я думаю, на таких вообще ресурсах, там как раз стараться больше нужно. Вот. На Твиче главное показать себя, понимаешь? А на таких ресурсах специализированных необходимо еще и действовать более активно. Вот. И умело причем. На Твиче такого нет, насколько я знаю. Ну, на грани, да? Насколько я знаю, за такое наказывают.
Just an attempted assassination would be enough to create a panic. But with Sung alive, there's at least a chance.
Вот я о чем и говорю, что вряд ли это приемлемо.
I admit, the lack of an identified assassin might slow things down, but the people already believe the assassin was a Chinese agent.
Но опять же, Twitch достаточно все-таки безобидно на этом плане, в этом плане, да, на фоне других ресурсов, более специализированных, повторюсь.
You managed to escape Taipei undetected,
ну, это
largely because of an anonymous tip identifying a man called Wen Shu.
Пусть, конечно, и отрицать будут, да, люди, что на Твиче есть эротика. Ну, де-факто она есть, просто очень мягкая.
You have a knack for engendering trust, a useful skill for an intelligence agent.
Must be my winning personality.
Ну, я же говорю, софт эротика. Настолько софт, что ты даже можешь не распознать ее. Вот. То есть сейчас тоже даже, ну, как бы, следствие тенденций, да, в этой отрасли, это уже норма считается. Вот, не чем-то эротичным. Ну, это просто в моей системе координат. Это эротично. Ну и с точки зрения Твича это не эротика. Да, потому что это вроде как не поощряется.
Майк.
Сугубо мое мнение.
Is it odd seeing me in person?
I could ask the same thing.
It's not odd for
Ну так-то
me.
идея неплохая.
Well,
Касательно учиться этому ремеслу. Почему нет? Опять же, есть время, если возможность, почему не попробовать? Чтобы потом локти не кусать. Хотел попробовать, а не стал.
Not yet. First they'll delete Alpha Protocol and erase everything associated with it. And that means you.
Then I have to stop them. Alone. You've done enough.
No, Mike, I haven't. I could have done more. I could... If Alpha Protocol is erased, then you're erased. Whatever life you had will be gone. You'll be rogue forever. Until someone finds you and kills you. And I can't let that happen to you.
It's not about me, Mina. It's about stopping them. What happens to me, it doesn't matter.
It does matter, Mike. If you hadn't arrived when you did, then we would have had no chance to stop them.
ЗП в стране, ну да, есть такое. Хотя зависит от отрасли, конечно.
We're going to get through this.
Mike.
I mean it. We're going to get through this.
When you say it, I believe it.
It's because it's true.
If Halbeck isn't exposed, if Alpha Protocol isn't exposed.
Однако, что поделать? Есть страны, где капитализм не развит. Только развивается.
Then everybody loses.
Why do you keep doing it, Mike?
Ничего с этим не попишешь, не поделаешь на данный момент. Ну, по крайней мере, за какой-то короткий промежуток времени. Как бы кто-то не обещал, да, каких-то внезапных перемен замечательных. Это утопия. Замки радужные. Дело в правительстве, ну, если в эту тему не углубляться, смотри, какая тема. Тут проблема даже не в конкретных людях, а в их мышлении. То есть, ну, посмотри на то, выходцами из какой среды, из какого времени являются эти люди. Вот. Да? Ну и в системе тоже, да. Есть, а систему-то когда строили? На основании чего? То есть на основании какой системы предыдущей, да? Вот, если не называть конкретные страны, да, и системы политические. Вот. То есть это ведь наследие все предыдущего века. Вот. И, соответственно, люди с мышлением из прошлого века, которые пытаются что-то, да, но все равно у них психология людей 20 века. Вот там проблема, на мой взгляд, главная. То есть можно, конечно, говорить, что ты мыслишь по-новому, но говорить об этом и реально мыслить по-новому — это все-таки разные вещи, да? Не пытается никто. Ну почему? Есть отдельные энтузиасты. Но, то есть иногда натыкаешься на людей, которые что-то делают, да? Вот. Плюс еще какой момент, что часто мы не знаем, да, всего того, что происходит в плане политическом. Вот. То есть не о всем в СМИ тупят. Да. И, соответственно, картина может быть неполной. Хабаровск СМИ отсутствует. Ну, протесты там, да. Несанкционированные митинги. Что тут сказать? Вот. А если не санкционированные, то что о них рассказывать? Ну, то есть люди вышли на улицу без разрешения. Ну, с точки зрения юридической, да? То есть, насколько я помню, они не санкционированы. Поправь меня, если я не прав. Почему же не бывает? Ну, я же говорю, с юридической точки зрения. Российской Федерации есть, да, закон об этом. То есть в России бывают несанкционированные митинги, несанкционированные бывают. Это юридическая норма в данный момент. Но Конституция — это тоже закон, вот в чем дело. Вот, она, конечно, выше, да, этих законов, несомненно. Ну, по идее. Вот. Там разрешены не митинги. Там провозглашается свобода собраний, если не ошибаюсь. Как-то так. Там вроде не про митинги говорится. Вот. Хотя не знаю, как там с новой редакцией Конституции, которую приняли. Может, какие-то изменения уже на эту тему. Ну да, митинг — это собрание, ну смотри. Не каждое собрание — это митинг. Вот. То есть митинг — это такая форма, которая подразумевает излияние какой-то воли, да? То есть в четкой форме. То есть мы там за что-то или против чего-то. Вот. А собрание может быть разным. Там, ну, люди собрались в шахматы поиграть, это тоже собрание. Или люди там в пивной собрались поговорить, тоже собрание. То есть собрание — это более широкое понятие. Да. А эти законы, они конкретно митингов касаются, а не собраний как таковых. То есть, опять же, собрания же не запрещаются полностью общественные, да? То есть ты можешь заявить в местную администрацию то, что мы хотим провести митинг. Вот. Вам его одобряют или не одобряют. А процесс одобрения, ну, это уж не ко мне вопрос. Как решается? По каким критериям, да, одобряются эти митинги или нет? Я не чиновник. Не могу сказать. В этой системе не варюсь. В каком городе? В Подмосковье. Я думаю, так сузить настолько поиск можно. Вот. Но это твои домыслы, заметь. Да? То есть, как бы есть оценочные суждения, да? Это твоя оценка, ты так считаешь. Вот. А есть факты, объективная оценка. Ты считаешь, что не одобряют никому. Но это твое мнение. Вот. То есть это, так сказать, с юридической точки зрения голословное заявление. Где доказательства? Так, похоже, я тут с тобой разговаривал и человека отшил. Не глядя. Только осознание ко мне пришло. Неловко вышло. Жаль. Ну, все равно уже конец игры. Ну да, с юридической точки зрения все там правильно. Я слышал об этом деле, кстати. Вот. Ну, то есть, если человек справляется за 15 секунд на дело, завидуйте. Что я могу сказать? Работоспособный судья. Правильно? А с какой точки зрения? Правильно ли это? Ну, с юридической, повторюсь, все правильно. Ведь там нет каких-то нарушений, я так понимаю, не найдено юридических в плане ведения процессов. Если нет, то с моральной. Ну, тут вопрос такой, как бы, что для судьи первично, да? Морально-этические нормы или же юридические, да, учитывая характер его деятельности. Вот. Мораль — это, конечно, замечательно, да, несомненно. И без морали никуда. Люди без морали могут превратиться в неприятных существ. Вот. Хотя, конечно, да, мораль бывает разная, да. Бывает мораль уровня то, что я плохо делаю людям, это хорошо, а то, что мне люди делают плохо в ответ, это плохо, да. Так называемая готтентотская мораль, если я не ошибаюсь. Да. То есть я украл корову, я хорошо поживился. Меня украли злодеи. Надо им отомстить. Ну так, если в частности вдаваться. Системы-то разные бывают, моральные ценности. Финалочка. А, я могу еще встретиться. Ну ладно. Встреча так встреча.
Scarlet?
Come in, Mike.
Your door was open. You don't seem surprised. How did you know it was me?
I would have known if it wasn't you. Footsteps are like signatures.
That's an interesting skill to have picked up.
In case you haven't guessed already, I don't have much of a social life. What is it you needed, Mike? Got another story to pass along?
Yes, but it's complicated.
That's so? What a surprise. Very little about you seems simple. I was pretty certain you might be Interpol or military. But my gut tells me intelligence. But none of my contacts have heard of you.
Contacts? So you've been checking up on me?
I didn't want to, but you really don't leave me much choice if I want to know the truth.
If I was intelligence, is that something you think I'd tell a journalist?
You tell me. And I'd like you to be honest with me, if you can. I think I deserve that much.
Me? A spy? I can't even get into most nightclubs.
I see. So I checked with my military contacts, and when that turned up nothing, I turned to more corporate interests. And it turns out Halbeck has taken quite an interest in you.
Let's just say Leyland and I don't see eye to eye on business practices. You ever met him?
At press conferences? Quite the snake. But that doesn't explain why Halbeck would be after you.
He's just jealous of my wardrobe. His rise up the corporate ladder hasn't done much for his fashion sense, so he's taking it out on me.
I guess a straight answer was too much to hope for. Keep your secrets then. I don't care.
Scarlet, it's a long story and I don't have the time to tell you.
Then why are you here?
Because I need your help, that's why. I have something Halbeck wants to keep buried. It's evidence. And I can't think of better hands for it to be in than yours. It concerns that airliner in the Middle East. The one that was brought down by the missile.
What do you want me to do?
If you don't hear from me in 24 hours, then take it to the nearest newspaper or television station. Halbeck may try and stop you, but I'm guessing you're smarter than they are.
So you trust me enough for this, but not enough to give me the whole story.
It's better you not know.
All right then. I'll help you, Mike. But next time, it might help if you trusted people a bit more.
Так. Похоже, была совершена ошибка в плане прохождения. Ну все. Это, похоже, проблема. Дельта, ты как там, жив? А то как-то замолчал. Может быть, с тобой разобрались?
World War III, is it on the horizon? A recent European
Отлично.
Group, a Rome-based political think tank,
А то я задвинул какую-то длинную речь. Не слишком необходимо, наверное.
prepare American troops for
What the hell? Guess the old man gave me a false number.
Communications decrypted. Signal established.
Albatross. Your signal's weak, I can barely see you.
Agent Thornton, Mike, my apologies for the poor connection. It's the price one pays for privacy. I can only spare a few minutes, so tell me what you need, quickly.
I'm infiltrating the Alpha Protocol facility, and I need your help.
I see. This is sooner than I expected. If you think I know the location of the facility, I can't help you.
I can get there. What I need is whatever intel or manpower you can provide once I'm inside.
If you can get in and transmit the location. But once you transmit the coordinates, you'll need to buy yourself some time before I can intervene. May I ask why you're infiltrating the agency? It seems counterproductive, not to mention the low chance of success.
I have to do this, and I have to find out the truth of what's going on there. I can pay you for your help, Albatross.
You don't need to pay me, Mike. An alliance with you and your continued survival has proven to be in my best interests. When I was at Braco's mercy, you chose to intervene. I've not forgotten. And you spared Sis when you had no reason to do so. Now it is my turn to help you.
You're not getting compassionate in your old age, are you?
Consider it a payment for services rendered. One doesn't kill the golden goose.
Or an albatross. Seems doing both would be unwise.
I would agree. Once you reach your destination, we shall prove it. Until then, I shall ensure the south wind is at your back.
Enjoy your flight. I'll see you soon.
take care of what you had to do.
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer.
Are you safe?
Probably safer than you. Mike, if this doesn't work...
Goodbye, Mina. Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All done running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I called you, remember?
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
Interrogated, actually. It was a really dull conversation.
When he asked you why you volunteered for Alpha Protocol, do you remember what you told him?
I told him I was sick of being trapped behind a desk.
You ever had an intern position at a government agency?
I have.
Need I say more? All my exercise was moving papers from desk to desk. I'm here to do work, not sit back and manage it. I want to be out where the action is. I want to make a difference.
Was it all you expected, Mike? Looking back, was the anger, the momentum of mission to mission, was it all worth it? All it did was get you to this point quicker. Not the most desirable outcome for you. You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
It was worth it. I'm gonna see this mission through, Leyland. Henry. I'm gonna see you arrested for those people you killed and see that Halbeck answers for its crimes.
Really?
Count on it.
All right, Thornton. I think you misunderstand me. You see, I'm not here to gloat. I'm here to offer you a deal.
I'm not giving up the film footage, see?
I don't care, Mike. That's a separate appointment in my calendar. Right now, we're discussing you and Halbeck.
What are you talking about?
If you stay here, it isn't going to turn out well for you. The best you could have hoped for was to be captured by Alpha Protocol. Then they can erase you quietly. To me, that seems like a waste of talent.
Really?
Really? Do you know why I used you in the first place?
I'm all ears.
Because I recognize an asset when I see it. That is the reason Halbeck is where it is today, and why our numbers are so high. It's also why Mr. Marburg chose to work for me. It's because I recognize value, and I reward loyalty.
You're offering me a job.
Mike, you already work for me. I just like to make it official. We have an excellent insurance package.
What makes you think I'd even consider that?
Because you can't go back. Those Marines you killed in Moscow, no American agent gets away with that in the end. You're not pretending to be a rogue agent anymore. You are one. They'll execute you. Me, I have a different perspective on the situation. I know what you did needed to be done to achieve results. It's a rare quality to find someone willing to think outside the box.
I still haven't heard your terms yet. And it sounds like you've made this offer before.
This was the same talk Marburg and I had a long time ago, although I didn't know his agency connection when I hired him. You're a special case. I was able to recruit right from the source. So, a few things. One, you're going to be executed at worst, or at best, spend life in a CIA prison in Eastern Europe. Two, this will be the last conversation you will have with another human being. And three, it really wasn't my fault that this whole situation happened, but I think you already recognize that.
I'm listening.
Mike, your government needed my contracts. They hired me to build this place, and worst of all, they created you.
Worst of all?
Yes, because when they create programs like this, there's no accountability. And when people never have to answer for the things they do...
People need to be protected. Sometimes it's necessary.
No, it's not. You're sitting in a cell because of it. Your life over. Because of something they did, they'll never have to answer for. I can fix that. We can fix that.
How?
Make them accountable. I don't need Alpha Protocol anymore. It's going to be shut down, sanitized. But if selected footage reached the world about its presence, well, that might be the best for all parties.
What? So you can make new hostilities, drive up sales?
My role in this is already protected. You got my missiles back. Shahid is dead, and all your operations in Taipei, Moscow, Rome, it didn't change anything. I can give you freedom, a new lease on life, even a villa of your choosing anywhere in the world. All I need is your cooperation. So, is it a deal or not? A future or no future at all?
So, I say yes. Now what happens?
Any moment, soldiers are going to come through that door and take you back to the medical bay you started this whole business in. Me, they could care less about, as long as I'm still around to negotiate with senators and forget I ever saw anything here.
So all I need to do is escape, and then what?
You have friends as well as enemies. One will contact you soon enough, I imagine. You're resourceful that way. You won't have much time until they sanitize this facility and destroy all the existing records. You'll need to get that data, and I doubt the staff will allow you to reach it.
So you want me to expose this place?
Yes, I have a vested interest in seeing this program be dragged out into the light.
All right.
There is one other thing. Miss Tang, Mina, the one who helped you, I'm afraid she'll have to be killed.
She's here?
Yes, we were able to intercept her before she left. She put up quite a fight, but unfortunately she was captured. So now that needs to be corrected. I'm asking you to do it.
Why?
If you need a reason, speak to her. You'll understand why after the conversation.
I doubt it.
We'll see. Are you ready, Mike? The grand finale's about to begin. Once the soldiers come through that door, it's going to be you against the world.
You know, I don't like you much.
This, Mike, is business, and I really don't care. For the record, I think you're a pain in the ass. But I prefer to see results, not let emotions bleed into it.
Let's get this started then.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Don't. I'll make it quick.
Agent Thornton, allowing yourself to be captured, making us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
I'm surprised you haven't figured it out yet, Marburg. I know your history. I know the United States left you out to dry. Deus Vult, all of it. But it doesn't seem like you learned anything from it. You served Deus Vult blindly. And now you're answering to Leyland and Halbeck.
Your point?
Trading one master for another, Marburg? Seems to me blind loyalty is what got you here in the first place. Everything you know about Leyland should tell you what your future is.
I don't expect I'll see you again, Agent Thornton. Your mission ends here.
Doc will be along in just a bit to administer your meds. Nice knowing you, Thornton.
Detonation sequence initiated. This is not a drill, I repeat.
Once you're armed, get to the Global Monitoring Center and hack into the system. I'll do what I can to assist you.
What the hell is going on with the electronics in here?
Thought I heard something.
Get down, get down! Getting far. I'll be watching you. What the hell is going on in there?
Once you're armed, get to the Global Monitoring Center and hack into the system.
With the electronics in here.
Audio contact.
Sniper! Sniper!
There he is.
Getting far. I'll be watching you.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Damn, which one?
Last chance, guys. Back up your files.
Agent? Or is it just Mike Thornton now, with the rank stripped away? Never understood why we had titles anyway. Meaningless. I don't understand why you wanted to speak to me. If you think I can help you, you're wrong.
We'll see. I think you'll want to hear what I have to say. Parker, Alpha Protocol is over. You know how this is going to turn out. Save us both some trouble and give up now.
Really? How convincing. I thought there was a chance you might return. You are resourceful, even for a rogue agent.
Well, I have you all to thank for being Rogue, don't I? I thought it would just be a cover, but you made it real.
If you blame me for this, then you're in error. Miss Tang is to blame.
I know what Mina did, but you were the one who ordered the missile strike on my location.
Yes, but that was not my order. I would have preferred you return here, where you could be monitored. As you can see, letting you run around is dangerous. And, well, despite your flaws, you are a valuable resource. Now, what do you want? There's little I can do for you, so make it quick.
I just want to know, why did you try and kill me in Saudi Arabia? You sent the coordinates to Halbech.
To kill both you and Shahid and erase the evidence of the missiles, yes. The math was logical. But I'm not surprised you...
So you...
Why did we cooperate? There's no reason to ask why.
No. What you said about Moscow? Sir You're alive. You're telling me. I think they're washing the place clean.
That means they're doing the same with the data as well. You'll need to get to the servers quickly. loose end. Miss Tang. She'll need to be dealt with. If we let her live, shutting down Alpha Protocol won't matter. We'll soon have other problems.
There he is.
I heard they'd taken you into custody. After everything that happened, I didn't think they'd let you go.
They didn't.
You escaped? Mike, what's wrong? You sound different.
Who are you actually working for? Judging from the fact you're locked in this room, it's not Alpha Protocol.
No, it's not. Infiltrating this place, using the personnel here, that was my assignment. For every program like Alpha Protocol that tries to stay off the radar, an agency like mine is ordered to find them and watch them. Sometimes we succeed.
Then you have the satisfaction of a mission accomplished, Mina. I am going to burn this place to the ground.
I didn't want to use you. That wasn't my goal. Then Halbech got involved. I didn't have a choice.
You're wrong. But at this point, it doesn't matter. I need to erase all evidence I was here, and that means tying up all the loose ends.
Mike, please don't. I can explain.
I don't care. I've had to listen to you all this time. And now I want you to be quiet. Tell Leyland the Mina situation has been handled.
You're here somewhere. Thought I heard something.
what little help you have.
You're not getting far. I'll be watching you.
Flushing out all the holes. Checking things out.
Looks like Parker's been keeping himself busy. I'll have to terminate his contract.
Expected Halbeck to turn on us sooner than this. Hurry and set those charges.
He's wiping the data banks. Stop him before he destroys the evidence, or we'll have nothing.
expect. Hurry. Concentrate. All done, Agent. The files are copied. This should be all you need to bring Hal back down.
Make sure you get to cover.
Darcy, get your men ready. On it. Mikey won't get by me.
Out our air support.
Of course. Otherwise it would have been too easy.
Head for the wreckage. Some G-22 may have survived. If not, there may be supplies.
glad you made it out here to our live fire range. No more practice runs for you. This is the real deal. Keep him busy. I'll be back in a second.
The only way out is through here. Come on now. Like it's all up to me again. The only way out is through here. Come on now. The only way out is fear. Come on now.
Flush him out.
Hey, pal, make this easy on me.
Only wish Mina could see me kick your ass, Mikey. The only way out is fear. Come on now. The only way out is fear. Come on now. Where'd you go? The only way out is fear. Come on now. You're here. Come on, he's just one guy. Take him out. Come on, he's just one guy. Take him out.
Come out wherever you are.
Come on, you gave more trouble when he first showed up here. Only wish Mina could see me kick your ass, Mikey.
Is that Sean Darcy?
Yeah. Do you know him?
His father. Yes. This may have repercussions.
Hurry if you can. Mr. Westridge is already making his preparations to leave.
the crash site. EMPs and incendiaries, as well as your usual arsenal, should do the trick. Reach the crash site.
No, there's a helicopter in the way.
EMPs and incendiaries, as well as your usual arsenal, should do the trick. Reach the crash site.
No, there's a helicopter in the way.
EMPs and incendiaries, as well as your usual arsenal, should do the trick.
Thought I heard something. Here's something.
you reached the crash site?
Oh, there's a helicopter in the way.
EMPs and incendiaries, as well as your usual arsenal, should do the trick.
Hey, did you see that?
Reach the crash site.
No, there's a helicopter in the way.
EMPs and incendiaries, as well as your usual arsenal, should do the trick. Reach the crash site.
No, there's a helicopter in the way.
EMPs and incendiaries, as well as your usual arsenal, should do the trick.
Audio contact. to your location.
Satellites picked up a boat headed toward the island. Must be Westridge's ride. He was in charge here. We'll move to intercept. I suggest you do the same.
Facility dry dock. It seems our Mr. Westridge is flooding the tunnels and planning to escape by boat.
Well, we can't have that, can we? At least not without saying goodbye.
Deal with him, and then we're going to take the boat ourselves.
Sounds like a plan. I'm on it.
Nice job, Mike, but I can't let you leave with that data. Give up now, and we'll go easy on you.
Fuck off, Westridge. Just make sure you don't run away before we get to chat.
Take him out.
Right.
Found you.
The transport I detected earlier. It's within range of the docks.
Watch out!
Go fast. You need to stop what?
Found you.
The transport I detected earlier. It's within range of the docks. And the pace are filling fast. You need to stop Westridge before he escapes.
On it.
This isn't how it's supposed to end.
Now that I've got your attention.
If you're gonna kill me, then do it.
I'm not sure I want to. Yet. I guess I need some closure. I volunteered for this program, but I couldn't have made it into Alpha Protocol if you hadn't chosen me. What I want to know is why.
I needed someone who could kill Shahid, get the missiles back, and keep their mouth shut. I needed someone I could trust.
I didn't have much choice. Orders and all.
That's your defense? Then it's mine too. I had my orders. We carry them out, send out agents, and we don't ask why. Say what you will. You had what it took to get the job done, and then some. That's why you were selected.
It was my life.
What life? You knew the odds going in. You wanted to serve your country. Well, this is it.
If I stayed in the program, I'd have ended up like you, or worse, like Parker. That someone would have come along who owes one of their corporate buddies a favor, Halbeck or someone else, and we get used because we've been conditioned never to ask.
So you're working with Halbeck now? Figures.
We were all working for them. Now I've just removed you from the equation.
What, you gunning for a job? Halbeck's new chief of security?
My goals are a little higher than that. Any last words?
Yeah. Go to hell.
Not the best I've heard, but... That's for betraying my country. Now to catch my ride out of here. I don't want to miss the breaking news.
Agent Thornton, I see you have the evidence.
Took some doing, but here you go. Keep it safe. Or not, depending on how you want to use it.
I'm still debating that part. I think it'll depend on what happens in the next few hours. If there's nothing else, shall we?
I'll be glad to leave this place, trust me.
No regrets then?
We're in this together, Liv. And if the government needs your contracts as much as you say, well, I technically still have a government job, don't I?
Of course.
So, what happens now?
Everything. I think you understand how the world works now, and how to make it work for you. If you need a more specific set of tasks, however, well, I have a number of jobs that could use your skills.
Tell me on the way. I'm anxious to get started.